Good morning, brothers and sisters. I hope this video finds you all well. I am feeling pretty good now, today. I'm feeling like alfalfa there for a second. Maybe like one of his major offspring, because I only had one hair sticking up. Just one hair, not here in the middle. It was right there on the side. Anyway, I do have a praise report. I don't know if I put on here or not that the manager of the apartments that I live in took me to court to put me out. Okay, we had a bed bug infestation, and we had to rip the carpet out of this apartment to get rid of the bed bugs. Well, she said that we destroyed the floor and everything. So, and they try to say that the carpet was put in like a year before I moved in. And no, if it was, the person before me was rather nasty with it. I think I remember the girl that cleaned it said these carpets are old. But anyway, here's Mr. Chart or Oliver. Oliver. Kiki. Come for this away. There he is. The dog is asleep in the bed, and I try to keep him there, keep her there as long as I can. Get down if you're not going to be right. You don't need to get on the glass table. Go on, get down. Sorry, you guys, but I don't want him getting on top of my glass table here. Not that I care, because he gets on top of the coffee table, which I don't use right now. It's in front of the TV because I don't have a couch. I'm not going to get a couch till I start moving the new spot. But let me just go ahead and tell you guys, that's the praise report. God is so good. God is so good. If the rapture doesn't happen, or I'm called home, whichever way, I think it's the 27th. It's supposed to be available of this month. It's already mine, because I talked to the landlord. I talked to one of the landowners, and then he called the other one, and they said, yeah, that I could have it. And because they like to keep them full, so it's already been rented, which is awesome to me and Jason. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath mobile home, and it's a 2001, which means it's wider, and it's a lot wider, and it has 3 bedrooms. So naturally, one of the bedrooms is going to be a dining room, and of course, if one of the bedrooms is big enough to be a living room, I'll make the living room a dining room. Done it before. But no, I don't think I'll do that. I want to keep my living room as my living room. But anyway, because I have a big table. So I figured in the kitchen there's just room for like a table, just a small table. So I was thinking, well, I could use the 3rd bedroom as a dining room. So that's what I'm going to do. Anyway, getting back to what I was saying. It's going to be nice to be out of here, because ever since this manager came on, well, after she started doing stuff and being rude to me, saying I was rude to her, but she was actually rude to me. But that's okay, because it shows just how cold, just how much the love of many is waxing cold. And no matter what I said in court the other day, it was like I wasn't even there, I feel that the manager here at the department's already had the judge in her pocket, because I had been told that when it comes to special needs people and stuff, that judges are more prone to to basically forego the eviction because people need a home. Not this one. No. Even with my brother being handicapped and me being in a wheelchair, not that I can't get up and walk, I can, but only about a few steps. My legs get weak. That's why I'm hoping when I get in this trailer, I can walk up and down the ramp holding on to the sides of it to strengthen my legs, which would be awesome and help me to lose some weight. Although I don't know how hard it is to lose weight when your thyroid's messed up. But anyway, let's get into something else. You guys just keep me in your prayers. I'd really appreciate it. When I get my house, the trailer, when I get moved in, Lord willing, I will take y'all through and show you everything. Remember my one tooth I had? It's gone. It's right there. It's gone. Only a little nub left in its place. But that's okay. Makes it easier to get dentures from somebody. I'm just kidding. Makes it easier to go to the dentist and get a second-hand pair of dentures. I'm sorry about that. No, go and get a pair of snap-in dentures, because I don't. Most of the teeth back through here is all gone, and that one's gone. There's one here. Hardly any down here. So I should be able to get it. Damn. What do they have? Cavities. Cavities in my teeth nubs. Anyhow, now let me go ahead and get in here real quickly. I've been watching on YouTube. Excuse me, my bands are going down on my arm. I wear little bracelets like this, and I have them on both arms. They're not just any bracelet. They have Bible verses on them. Like on this one, I have John 3:16, and I actually have two John 3:16s. And on this one, I have I can't remember, it's 7:7. Ask and it shall be. Let's see. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and the door will be opened unto you. And you can get just about any of them. Where you get them at is Tumic. And no, they are not sponsoring my videos. It's TUME. And they have these bracelets on there. They're in the, I think it's like in the jewelry, but I'm not sure. But you'll find them, and they're only like $1 or something. And I mean, I've got more of them. I had more than that on my arm, but I had to take them off because they were irritating my arm. Believe that or not. Excuse me just 1 minute. So anyway, be staying close to God. Stay close to. He's all we got for protection. He's all we got that truly loves us. We have people that love us in this world, but their love can't even come close to Jesus' love. Because Jesus' love is, there's no measurement number in this world that can measure how much he loves us. I mean, he came to earth, he lived like we did, only without sin, but he worked. He done everything that we've done. You know, I mean, he worked, and at 33, he started preaching and talking about the good news of the gospel to all that would listen. And he went through hard times too. You know, he was living in a time where they had to, like, you know, grind their wheat to be able to make bread, you know. And I've seen some of the Bible stories. Like one of my favorites is the original Ruth, where they're grinding up, like, I guess it's like wheat or grain, and they're grinding it up and they're making bread and they're dipping it in what looks like hot water. And did they have anything else besides that? Yes, they had lentils and stuff like that. I mean, they had more than, because they also had cows and stuff for milk, and I'm sure they did, have meats and stuff to eat too. But I would say that'd be the more richer type people back in them days than it is now, which it's getting to where only a rich man can afford meat. I actually done pretty good. My cousin actually got me one of those big tubes of hamburgers from Walmart, and I take it out and I do like maybe like a handful, and I'll squish it down, and then I'll take it and stick it in the freezer bag, and I'm able to, like, right now I've still got one or two bags, maybe even three bags in my freezer still from 2 months ago. So I mean, and I've used two, I think, two or three, and I still got hamburger. So see, you can make it. I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, as far as hamburger goes, if you divide it well, like, chop it up well in the skillet, it'll be good anyway. It'll last for at least feed 4 or 5 people. Now, because the other day I made hamburger helper, beef stroganoff. I ate a little bit of it, but, well, I ate a pretty good amount of it. But Jason ate the rest. He actually ate more of it than I did. And it's okay, because that's my growing baby. And you guys keep us in your prayers. I want this move to go smoothly. And I know that God's going with me. Brothers and sisters, we all need to we all need to get a drink of coffee right now. If you live in West Virginia, you know what Tudor's Biscuit World is. It's a breakfast restaurant, but it also serves lunch, but they close at 2 o'clock. They open at, they open at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. No, they are not sponsoring this video, but they're across the street from me. And the other day, my friend went over and got me a fried bologna sandwich from there, and got me a large pop, and I kept the styrofoam cup for my coffee. Not that I need that big of a cup of coffee, but, and that coffee tastes pretty good. It's actually a mixture of Nescafé and Folgers. The old, I think it's called Nescafe or Nestle or something like that. I can't remember pronounce it. It might be another foreign coffee. I don't know. But anyway, getting back to what I was saying. And I was saying, went to train, jump back on track. God's with you. If you're a true child of God, God is with you wherever you go. You have to stay strong in Christ. Don't let anybody, anyone, anywhere try to take away your happiness. The woman over there, well, the manager on the other side of the wall, she lives in the apartment on the other side of that wall, you see, right there where the light is up on there. She lives in the apartment over there. And like someone said, she had it in for me. And it could be, the way I look at it, could be she wants to knock the wall out and make her apartment bigger, or she's got somebody that she's going to put in here, in this unit, that she knows and likes, so that she can be close to them. And maybe her parents, I don't know. But I tell you one thing, if I find out she did and they're getting free rent, don't think I won't call and report that, because it ain't right for her to give people free rent. Not when you're throwing somebody out over something that they had no control over. I'm getting thrown out because I had bedbug infestation 3 times. Well, the reason for that was the eggs were hatching. When they came in and sprayed, they didn't spray well enough, and the eggs hatched. And there's another whole outbreak. Now, the guy that came the last time, which is coming next week, he soaks it down really good. Really good. I might have somebody put the doors back on the rooms. Might not be a bad idea to do that. Let's go ahead and put the doors back on the rooms. That way when they get done spraying, the doors can be closed. It's a little bit hard for me to get my wheelchair in them, but that's okay. We'll manage. I'll lose about 20 pounds. That way I can fold the chair up a little bit. I'd love to lose more than 20 pounds, I can tell you that. You guys pray for me that... I got to go to a doctor for my... he's going to take care of my diabetes, my type 2 diabetes, and my problem I'm having with my thyroid. I got an overactive thyroid, or underactive thyroid. So what they do is they give you medicine that can clear it up. I don't know. But that appointment isn't until in January sometime. So I don't really have to worry about that. So I really don't have to, so. Don't really have to, so. You know, when I think about it, you know, God sent me a best friend. He really did. And she happens to be my worker, but she is my best friend. She's standing beside me through all of this, okay? She's happy that I've already got a mobile home. Yesterday, before she went home after she got off, you know, doing her duty, or doing her work, she literally drove, well, actually, she went driving. She was still on the clock, but she had worked earlier, you know, so we didn't clock her in, and so that way I had to clock her in later to give her for the time she worked earlier. The day before, when we went, Friday, when she was with me in the court. So anyway, she was right there with me through everything. She didn't leave my side. She cares. She really does. She really cares. And I need that. I need someone that cares. I know God sent her to me. No, she's not perfect. I'm not perfect. My cousin's not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But she is a true friend. And like today, she's going to buy some totes so that we can start packing stuff up in them. I ask you, what? What in the world? What is she doing? Could she do that? Of course she can. Now, if she wants to get stuff toted up, move it in totes, and that way we can move it knowing there's nothing in there, because we're going to spray each tote with alcohol before we even put the stuff in, which all we're going to get probably is the stuff here in the living room all packed up. I'm talking wall hangings, everything gets packed up, and not my lamp, but everything else will be, packed away. If we get this room here packed away, and I told her, like I said, make sure there's no nails in anything, like these 3 pictures you see up here. I don't want any nails left for showing where they've been. And but anyway, getting back, she's going to get the totes and start packing them. God knows what you need, and He knows when you need it. And I know she's sent from God, because she's a sweetheart. She has her times where she's upset with somebody, and she'll kind of You know, like any friend, get a little attitude, and I kind of get a little toed back a little, just, you know, just to say, hey, know who you're talking to. Anyway, I really do uh, think that she's God sent, and see, that's how God works. He works in mysterious ways. Because if it was anybody else, I wouldn't have been able to go to my court hearing. I wouldn't have. I would not have been able. And because I don't think the manager was going to give me a ride. She, I just say pray for her. I just know her name's Amber, and I know her maiden name is Workman. So just pray for her that she comes to God. I mean, because everybody needs the Lord, you know. I mean, I'm not mad at her. I forgive her for what she's done. You know, putting us out. We had to be out of the apartment by the 30th of November, but we're going to be out, Lord willing, by the end of this month, because the guy told me originally that the guy that's living in the trailer now, he has to be out by the 20th. He's going to be out by the 27th, I think is what he said. So, I guess we'll find out. I hope he is. You know, I don't even want to be here till November 30th. I want out of here before then. You know, the thing it didn't surprise me, but it hurt me a little bit, was the fact that the one guy that came in there as her witness was the maintenance man that always came over here. Now, this maintenance man did not dress nice, and a lot of people call him, well, basically, I don't know how they say it, but doofus. And I didn't say nothing to him, nothing about him, because he came in and done what I needed done and left, you know. Wasn't a lot of talk. But he's the one that came in and sat up on the witness stand and testified against me. After I hardly ever bothered him for anything. And when he came in there for a while, I was sick. I couldn't hardly move very well. And he's going to talk about the fact that that it was dirty in here. Did not take into consideration that I was sick. I mean, you know, it isn't like I have a third person living with me, because back then I didn't have Janie. And Jason's not able to do stuff, so, you know. But he testified against me, but I forgive him too. I give it all to God and let him handle it. I pray that they come to God before it's too late. I know all the maintenance team was against me. But, oh well, it's okay. I believe it's just the way that we're told it's time to leave a place. Pray that I actually, when I move into a new place, that it ain't new, but it's new to me. Anyway, when I move into it, that I meet some people who want to have Bible studies. That would be awesome as awesome can be. I'm not joking at all, my head. Good. Anyway, I guess I'll say I love you guys. Just keep looking up. Jesus is coming. And, you know, with everything going on over in the Middle East, I'm not really keeping up on it. I'm hearing it through other brothers and sisters. And, I mean, I know that it's bad. I know that it's mounting up. And people will say, well, it's always been like that over there. Not like it is this time. It's much worse this time. Brothers and sisters, just keep Israel in your prayers. They're God's chosen people. Think about it. His own son was born in the Jewish descendants. Well, I love you all. Keep looking up. I'll see you here, there, or in the air with Jesus. I love you all. God bless. Bye.